Do the video. Let's go.
If I'm watching this and if I'm a new entrepreneur, how can I start building on that business credit so I could take this? They can take the same step that you were able to take.
Yeah. The first misconception that I want to clear up is that you can't establish real true business credit and get business funding and have success with that to start a business without having good personal credit. That's the first thing, because now, are there some lenders and are there some options that will allow you to get business credit without you having to have good personal credit? Yes, but those are situations where you may potentially be having to be in a charge card type of situation where you use the money today, you got to pay it back in 30 days, and most new biz owners are not in that position where they're gonna be able to spend 10 grand today and then in 30 days pay that back. That's not necessarily the case. But what I will say is that's if you want to successfully be able to build out business credit, you need to have a good, solid personal credit profile. And so all of those different metrics that I went over earlier,
Right.
and the way they need to be structured, that's the same structure that need to be in place in regards to your personal credit profile in order to establish good business or business credit and to get, proper funding for your business. And the sexy thing about business credit, I'm gonna say it's sexy. The sexiest thing about business credit that I love, and I mean, I'm being honest, like I don't even use my personal credit a whole lot anymore. I'm just being honest because it helped me duplicate myself.
Right.
Whereas now you got Dion over here, and then you got his company and other companies over here, and they got business credit. So now when I operate, I'm operating as the business, like my cars and houses and all of that. It's in the business name. So now they like, okay. So when I want to go buy another house, another car, and they looking at me, they like, well, his debt to income ratio is solid. Like he just got income coming in, no debt. Like literally, like I told you, like the lender, I had a lender looking at me like, you don't own any cars? I'm like, nah, I don't.
Nah.
Because you don't see it on my credit profile.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, they're in positions where they maybe want to go get a house. So if you're in a position where you did it backwards, you went and got your dream car and that note is $500 to $1,000 a month.
Eesh.
And now you're trying to go get a house. You did it backwards. Now the lender is telling you your debt to income ratio is too high. You over 50%, give or take. What you got to do is you got to go put that car in your business name so that way you can leverage your personal credit again in order to go ahead and get that house. If that's something that you choose to do, put it in your house, put the house, in your personal credit name. But the reality is that, business credit it's the gateway to success, because essentially when you go ask a lender for money, if I go say American Express, give Dion a line of credit, they might say, all right, 780 credit score plus, let's give him 10,000.
Right.
Cool. If I say, hey, give Phenomenal Power business credit, they might say, been in business for a few years now.
Right.
Would you like to guarantee that if anything happens to your biz that you're gonna support your biz, you're gonna be what's called a PG, a personal guarantor, with your 780? I'll say yes. So then they'll say, okay, well, we're gonna give your company $50,000 line of credit.
1, 2.
I'm the same person.
But
the reality is that they know that an unsecured line of credit with individual hands has a greater likelihood of defaulting rather than a business. Nobody want to mess up no business credit, but you get a higher line of credit with your business. So now you have more buying power, you have more leverage. So if you're going to go start a business, you have more funds to be able to go ahead and navigate and maneuver around rather than trying to do everything your personal. This get burnt out fast. This one here, there's the endless opportunity here.
Right.
And then let's just say you only got just one LLC. What if you got 2? What if you got 3? What if you got 4? So now you got 50,000, 50,000, 50,000, 50,000. Come on, man, this thing gets crazy.
It gets ridiculous.
It's getting ridiculous. This is why we say information change your situation. Because if you could get access to this kind of information, you get somebody who can literally give you the roadmap and they've done it before you. Come on, like it's different.
Right.
It's totally different, man.
It's absolutely game changer. Now, if someone's watching this, do you have any banks in particular that you would recommend as it pertains to looking into getting that business funding or getting business credit with?
Yeah, there are some really solid go-tos. One in particular that I would potentially probably tell, and I'm going to talk to new business owners because seasoned business owners, they don't have any issues really getting business credit because as long as the business has been in business over 2 years, and they can show like, let's just say 70 grand plus and going through a business bank account flowing through there, they could potentially get lines of credit. They good.
Easy money.
But if you're talking about, I'm brand new, I just got started, I'm trying to get some business credit established, you can go to Wells Fargo. They give you a brand new business up to 100K. No docs. We talking about no documents. All you got to do is apply for the loan, put your EIN number in there. You know, put all your personal information in there, and they're gonna say, okay, they gonna go off of what's called stated income. You tell them what your business is making or projected to make over the next, let's just say, 12 months or so, and literally you're in a position where they're gonna give you the ability to get up to $100,000 in business credit and funding.
Goodness gracious.
That's just one. You know what I'm saying? Like Chase will give you a line of credit up to $50K. Like, I mean, there are options. You got BB&T, which is Intuit now, or whatever they call it, SunTrust, Intuit, they all kind of merged together now.
Right.
That's another option. You know, they're giving up to 50 to 100K.
Right.
A quick little easy play is everybody can go to fnbo.com. F as in Frank, N as in Nancy, B as in Bob, O as in Octopus, fnbo.com, and you can literally hit the business section and you go down to business credit cards and you get your business credit card line of credit. If you had a pretty decent credit profile, let's just say 620, 650 plus credit score, and your profile is pretty decent, they give you $15K for your business. Easy money. Easy money.
Son, you know I pulled you over today?
Because I was doing 90 and a 40 and hit 3 people along the way?
No, I don't care about that. What I do care about, though, is when checking our system, seems like you got a 580 credit score, right? Now, normally, I'd give you a ticket for this, but instead, I'm going to give you a link to a website called FrancoisCapital.com, right? They specialize in removing hard inquiries, charge-offs, collections, student loans, evictions, and so much more. So when you leave here, head over to FrancoisCapital.com and book your free credit consultation today, the Capital way.
All right, well, thank you, officer. What the hell is this? Are you even a cop?
Have a good day.